Alright, so we're on top of 5. I kind of didn't have much in the way of moving. Basically, the tactical squads got out of the Rhino, moved towards the objective. They're contesting. I don't know if that's a scoring unit. I'm pretty sure it is. We're going to try and blow up the Rhino. We'll see how that works. These guys kind of spread out because we're going to multi-assault those 2 vehicles. Probably have a good chance of hurting them. Over here, I got out of the vehicle and moved towards the center objective because I think the only scoring... Oh, I have one more move to make. I'm sorry. But we'll do that right after. Basically, I'm going to move, try and hurt that Rhino. I moved the Land Raider over here to get a better... We'll basically get the Librarian out and assault those, the Jump Pack squad. Hopefully try and wipe them out with the Librarian. That's kind of a luck thing there. I got one more move, which is going to be moving the Rhino over to that objective. Which I will do right now. She goes right down here. Alright, well I did one last move, which is moving the Rhino up there, because there's only one there's only one unit that can hold the objective over there. So I at least have a turn where he has to at least shoot it to move it out of the way, because the vehicles can't go through another vehicle, so I've stopped him from getting the objective on 5. But if he goes to another round, he's probably going to get it. Over here, we're going to do some shooting. So the Librarian is going to use his plasma pistol on the squad. Yep, Seraphim squad. He hits. And he wounds.
Alright, basic Seraphim gal, 6+, she fails, but she gets to reroll. The Seraphim get to reroll their 6+ and vulnerable. Their angelic visage, but they did die.
My other shots. I have one point-blank shot with this missile launcher guy right here. And he's going to shoot right into the rear of that vehicle.
You ready for that one?
I am ready for that one. Because, you know, he's been doing such a great job with his buddies all game long. Let's
the rockets take a little bit of travel time.
And it hits.
In order to arm before they come out of the barrel.
It's in the back armor, so I need a 2 or higher. That's a pen. You get a 6-7 bomb.
Oh!
Close.
Almost made
Close.
it. Here's that one again.
Yeah, it's a 1. So no shooting. Good job, Devastator guy. That's why I buy those guys, because they look pretty with their missile launchers. I have a Meltagun going into that Rhino, which is kind of key. I need that to blow up so I can assault the unit inside. We'll see if that even works. So, and it misses. So no, plan out the window. Looks like the rest of what I have is assault, because my bolters aren't going to penetrate the armor of the vehicles. So we're going to go into lots and lots of assaults. Okay, so my assaults kind of went, for the most part, abysmal, except for one, really. These guys were tasked with killing 2 of the immolators, or the special tanks, I can't remember what they're called. Yeah. I killed one, barely, and then the other one obviously did not die, but it did get shaken a lot. Over here, I managed to immobilize it and blow up the heavy flamer on it, which was pretty lucky considering it moved 12. I needed 6s to hit it, so I'm surprised it actually did anything there. But more importantly, they got on the objective. Here, I stunned it actually, which is good, so it won't be able to move or shoot. That'll help when they charged. And then the Librarian kind of failed miserably. He needed to hit on 3s, and I rolled 3 2s and a 1 on the assault, but he did not take any wounds back. And over here, I actually won combat, ended up deciding to stop attacking the leader and go for the Feel No Pain. Feel No Pain check, because that's 2 saves on the captain each round, which is not so great. So I ended up killing one... Yeah, I ended up killing one of the... I killed the surgeon, or... The Turgeon, which is the Feel No Pain apothecary, and I managed to, even with Feel No Pain, cause a wound to the leader, so... And he killed one back, but I managed to win the combat, which she stayed, obviously. Not surprised. We'll see what happens, because right now it looks like I'm contesting every objective, and I think I'm on one. I think I have one objective, maybe. It might still be contested. Kill points wise, I don't think I'm doing so hot because I've only killed, I don't even know, but I don't think it's enough compared to what's blown up on my side. So we'll see how it goes.
Okay, bottom of round 5, Sisters movement, turn 5. We've had a lot of developments near the middle of the board. The battle sisters from the rhino that was stunned, disembarked and flanked around the side to get some line on the tactical squad there. The Uriah Jacobus rhino, command rhino, left the objective and moved into the open over here to clear space for the repressor to sneak through the arches and get in here to disembark its squad near the objective. The exorcist has moved up to get a little bit more line of sight here while the retributors have moved around the building looking for targets of opportunity. This immolator did a tank shock, 12-inch move through the terrain here to get over, not terrain, but through the wreckages and choke points here to get over to drive the squad a little bit off the repressor here to give the squad line of sight onto the exorcist. This exorcist has moved just a little to give front armor over onto the rhino here. Everybody else is kind of tied in and can't move anymore. That's end of Sisters of Battle movement, round 5. Sisters of Battle shooting round 5. We're getting right into things now. What we're going to do at this point is start with this Battle Sister squad here. We're going to dump our shots into the rhino. There's not a lot of chance of doing damage, but I do have a melt-a-gun that is in range here. So they're going to attempt their active faith. They score it on a 4+. They did not get it. All right, so we'll start with the melt-a-gun. It hits and is within range, so 8 and 7 is 15 for the 10. Oops. And 6 is the explosion. How far? Only 3 inches, but that does hit 2 sisters.
Okay. So you force?
Teach the sisters to use their short-range gunfire.
1.
So basic battle sister 3+, and she's okay. All right. Next up, we're going to go with the squad in here, firing on this unit here. They are also going to attempt their active faith, scoring it on a 4+, and they do not get it. However, I have 6 bolt guns that can fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 3s. And now I need 4s. 2 wounds from bolt guns.
Where?
That tactical squad there, from the firing slits here.
Okay. So 2 regular guys?
Oh, well, I have more shooting.
Okay. Well, I just want to allocate to those 2 regular guys.
Yep. And I have a flamer.
Flamer's gone.
No, the flamer's in the squad.
Oh.
That can shoot out here. The heavy flamer's gone. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
How many fire points does it have? I thought you said only
6
had
fire
2.
points and 1 hatch.
Okay.
So it's 6 fire points and 1 person can fire out of that hatch versus 2 that a rhino could.
Okay.
So it's half a chimera, half a rhino. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, maybe 7.
Right.
It's hard to tell.
High die 7.
Pardon?
High die 7.
So,
Yeah, that's fine.
No.
Nope. So 6, 3, 4, 5, 6. And it is just a regular flamer, so strength 4, so needing 4, so 2 more there.
4.
So that is the squad shooting out of the unit, out of the vehicle.
2 more bolter guys. 1.
All right. There is an assault storm bolter still on the vehicle. That hits twice and wounds twice.
It's a separate unit, so 2. 2 bolter guys. 1.
All right. We're now dropping an Exorcist on the squad. Variable shots for 2. This Exorcist has not shot more than 2 shots all game. Both hit. And both wound.
So, flamethrower guy. And this guy.
Alright. That was the shooting there. We now have a template option here. They are again going to use their Act of Faith, scoring it on a 4+. And no, do not. However, that looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
And it would touch the Land Raider, but that doesn't do any. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 13 total there from Flamers. Needing 4s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8 from Flamers.
Okay.
And then I have, let's see, a Storm Bolter for my veteran sister. And that one can't really see anything heavy bolter, so she's not going to fire there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bolt pistols and a Storm Bolter. 6 pistols and a Storm Bolter. And 1 more wound from that.
9 total?
And that is my shooting from that squad.
Okay. So everybody's taking 1 except for the Sarge. So I have a flamethrower guy. Good. Multi-melta guy. Not good. And the rest. Just like 2 total. So multi-melta guy and 1.
So that is the end of Sisters of Battle shooting round 5. All right, end of Sisters of Battle assault round, turn 5. The Ultramarines did a lot of damage with their grenades, taking out 2 vehicles that were immobilized or shaken, so they really couldn't move out of the way. They got totally pasted there. However, the Sisters of Battle did disembark successfully, were not pinned. Over here, they had already gotten out, so no issues there. But they did fail the assault. They got caught up in the rubble of the other terrain that they had moved into. To try to sweep around there. So no assault on the tactical squad there. Moving on to the Seraphim, the Librarian had a good strike, killed one of them, but the Seraphim returned with 2 wounds themselves, which the Librarian failed on both rolls. Therefore, they won the combat and consolidated onto the objective. The Canonist is still standing her ground. Everybody's swinging viciously at her. She's making her saves and returns 2 wounds back to the unit. So she's good. Still standing her ground, and everybody's piling up bodies around her. Yep. That's the end of round 5, and now we look to Andrew to see if the game ends on a 1 or 2.
So great. Let's see what happens. Now it goes 1 more turn. So we'll see if I can pull it out of here, since the Librarian failed me miserably 2 rounds in a row, which I don't get. Oh well.